Oh, hello, everybody. How is your Thursday going? I'm super excited. I have Milena Mitkow here with me. We're going to be doing a live interview. It's one of the interviews in series of mom bosses, moms turned CEOs. So this is our first one we're doing, and we're going to be doing quite a few. So I decided to invite my friend Milena Mitkow, and I'm super excited for you to hear her story. If you haven't heard it yet, she's an absolute rock star. So we're gonna go live on Facebook as well. So let's do this.
Gotta love technology. All right, I think we're live.
We're going live.
Yay. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to finally get together
We
with
are
you.
live.
It's been a while.
We are live. So I'm here today with Milena Mitkow, my friend and business partner and partner in crime and all sorts of things. And we are doing a series of mom entrepreneurs, moms turned CEOs. We're doing a series of interviews. So this is the first one, and I wanted to have Milena be the first one because we work closely together for almost 5 years now, and I cannot wait for you to hear her story. And we're going to be talking about basically how us moms have decided that 9 to 5 is just not the right schedule, the right work for us. So what we're going to do is, what happened here? So what we decided to do is we decided to start a home-based business, and everything else is history. So if you don't know about Milena, Milena is originally from Bulgaria, and she lives in Canada. And with all the things that have been happening since the last year, it's very, very strict over there in Canada. And she's going to share the story with you how blessed she is that 5 years ago she started the home-based business that have been now a security. It turned into plan A in her life, and how that's been a huge blessing. So Milena, I want you to share with the audience, what is your background? Tell us a little bit about you.
Thanks, Anna. First of all, thanks for inviting me and me being the first one to like for you to interview. I feel really honored. It's true, we've known each other with Anna for a very long time, and I'm really impressed by what she's been doing in her online business. Busy mama of 2 small kids, working full-time job and doing this. Like, Anna, you've been my inspiration for years. I gotta tell you that. So it really is exciting to work alongside you. So just say hello to everyone's watching, and if you're watching this live, drop a comment below. I don't see you right now, but definitely get back to you afterwards and say hi. If you've never seen my face, my name is Milena Mitkow. I currently live in Milton, Ontario, Canada, which is a small town just outside of Toronto area. Been living here for the past 16 years with my family, born and raised Bulgarian. Now living here with my 2 boys, and been married to my hubby after 26 years and still counting. My background is I'm a financial analyst by trade, and have been working in this field for ever since I finished my education. And when we came to Canada, I wasn't happy with the income I was earning. And it was probably after I had my second son about 13 years ago. Went into mat leave, and I started looking into ways to earn extra money on the side, because every month there was just too much money at the end of the month. I mean, too much money at the end of the month, as they say. So what I did is I started looking in different options to do something on the side. Being a busy mom, working mom of 2, you don't have much options. And this is when a friend of mine introduced me to the network marketing industry, and I got very interested because she showed me how from without quitting my job, just working in the pockets of time of my mom's life, I can work, earn extra cash, and that's all I needed, and that's how I started.
That's absolutely amazing. And that's pretty much like how all of us have started. We just wanted something different, something that is going to work for our schedule better than just the regular 9 to 5, so we can actually spend time with our kids. So why did you choose Team Heart? Why are this company? Why this team? What makes this business so special for you?
Oh, that's a great question. I have been with Team Heart for the past 5.5, soon will be 6 years. And like I mentioned, I got introduced to this industry 13 years ago. So this was not my first team, my first company in that field. And what I loved about Team Heart the first time when I looked at what they do, what they did, and what they were working with, I was very impressed with, first of all, the product spoke to me. I'm a huge healthy living junkie. As you know me, I'm all about preventative health, all about aging well. So the flagship product that they were working with really spoke to me. What else I loved about this is that compared to the products I've been working with prior to that, prior to Meet Team Heart, is that I didn't have to think about whether this product is really good. I didn't have to defend the ingredients or the science. Everything was like very scientifically based, validated by renowned institutions. It was just like it's like there was no question about the quality and the efficiency of this product. So this was the first thing that attracted me, and afterwards was the culture of the team. What I love about Team Heart is that there is this acceptance that's very rare in this industry. Most of the time in this industry, you see people are being coached and recognized only for achievements. In Team Heart, there is acceptance for everyone, regardless of your background, regardless of your goals. You know, there is this sense of camaraderie. People are being trained, people are being thought properly, regardless of what the goals are. I love this about Team Heart. There is no hype. There is a lot of support, and I mean, just us working together, it shows enough. I mean, we've been working together. We're not even like, we don't even benefit from each other's work. Like, we're not monetary benefiting, but we've been friends and partners without that, just because we're both members of that team, and that speaks a lot. It's
Absolutely.
not a common thing in this industry at all. Like, it's not.
Absolutely. So tell me something. I know that happened to me, but was there a thing that was like totally unexpected, that was like a hidden benefit when you joined this industry, when you joined this business, that happened to you that you want to share?
Oh my gosh, that question. You know what? From someone who's been working in the corporate world forever, coming to this industry for me was very unexpected. The recognition part. This was something that at first I was feeling kind of I was feeling almost intimidated. Like, I did not, like, I didn't realize that. And then I learned that this is a really big part of this. And this is what differentiates network marketing from the corporate environment. Because in network marketing, we build people. We will recognize them for their efforts, for their achievements. And for me, well, I love the bonuses. I love the extra gifts. I love the travels that I did. These were perks that came with the business, right? But what it what was really kind of hit home for me was the recognition part. Maybe because I've never really been that recognized in my jobs before, but having corporate members call me personally to congratulate me on my achievements, being invited to corporate calls to train globally, being invited to like just this. I've never imagined that I'll be talking to thousands of people globally. uh, it's just this for me was like the biggest part. And it's just for someone, like I said, who comes from a corporate environment that people are not really that much tapped on the shoulder. They're not being very much appreciated for their hard work, because there is a lot of work going on in corporate. And the more you work, the more work you're given. It doesn't necessarily come with recognition or monetary incentives. This industry has totally blown me away in that matter.
That is so true. That is so true. And everyone is so humble. Everyone is like, they recognize you as soon as you join. They know your name. They know where you come from. That was one thing that was surprising to me as well. Now, share with us something else. Share with us a result. Like, what were you able to accomplish since joining this business? Yeah.
Thank you. You know what? For me, the biggest realization was last year. Okay, let me rewind a little bit. When I first joined that business, is all I wanted was to make extra couple of $100 a month. I just wanted to start paying off my credit card debt. I know we can relate. I mean, if you're listening to this and you have a lot of credit card debt, drop a yes below. I mean, who doesn't? Whether it's
Right.
makeup, whether it's extra clothing, whatever, it's easy to pile up the credit card debt. So I really wanted to pay off some credit card debt. And all I did was just following the system. We have a system in Team Heart that we follow about how to work this business. Everyone that joins us get trained on this. It's very simple, very straightforward. I never realized what I've built over the past 5 years until last summer, when my job got terminated in the midst of the pandemic. And I had to stay home and I had no other option. And I realized that I had something to fall back on. And with that business, I have built it to a level where I almost replaced my full-time income, the one that I lost. And all I did was just work part-time over the past 5 years. My team knows me. I was the girl that used to go live from my lunch breaks from my car to build my business. I mean, an hour to a day, I built the second income that ended up being my main income after I lost my secure job of 15 years.
Wow.
So for me, that's been the biggest realization, that in today's day and age, we all need plan B, plan C, plan D. The more, the better, because there's never, job security is no longer a thing.
Right. And what would you say for a mom, for somebody who is like possibly thinking about starting a plan B, plan C opportunity, doing something at home? I know, lots of times I get this thing, I don't have the time. And I know that was like definitely my issue as well, having two small kids and starting this business and working a full-time job and a part-time job. And I thought I didn't have the time, but the thing is, this like really freed up a lot of my time. And like you said, you just never know when something like this is going to happen, when you're going to be like really relying on that secondary income that you've been building on the side. So what would you say to moms to encourage them to take a look at something that like what we are doing, and start building that, just in case something happens, a spouse loses a job or whatever, just to create that independence and the security for their family?
That's a great question, Anna. And I have to say that having a side income, like building a side income or side business, is not for everyone. That's for sure. That's what I've learned through the years. And this, obviously, whoever is watching this is, if you have gotten that far in the interview, obviously, you are not that person. You're open for something extra. You want something more from life. So if you are that kind of person in thinking, I'm just going to say this: job security is a thing of the past. We're living in a side gig economy, and by now, if you haven't noticed, your neighbor, your friend, your uncle, your sister, your mother is doing something extra, whether it's making something like a homemade stuff that they're selling on the open market, whether it's they're doing I don't know, bookkeeping on the side, whether they're driving Uber, whether they are doing Airbnb. Everyone is doing something extra. And network marketing might not be the solution for you, but I highly encourage you to look into something. And why network marketing for me? We also have a traditional business at home. We have a trucking business, and for years we had like 10 pieces of equipment, big rig trucks and trailers. And in traditional business, it takes you a lot of money to invest into equipment. You have a lot of expenses, whether it's insurance, parking, whatever that may be. That's a lot of overhead. Network marketing is the perfect way for an ordinary person to start a home-based business. It's the lowest overhead. It's the lowest risk. And when I say overhead, for those of you who don't know, it means lowest cost. You have lowest cost to start a business. You have this initial investment, as they say, it comes as a business in a box. It comes with your materials to start with, and then you just start. And you have free support, free training, free everything, and it's up to you to make it work. Traditional business or anything else that requires expenses the risk is just so much higher, the investment is so much higher. Here in network marketing, you are independent contractor, but you're not by yourself. You are on your own, but you're not by yourself. You have the team support, people like Anna and me. You have a lot of like top-notch training by top-notch, coaches, and it all comes for free. I mean, at least take a look. That's what I would say.
That's amazing. Well, thank you so much, Milena, for joining me in the first first episode in this series of Moms Turning CEOs. And if you are not already curious, and like go and smash that button and follow Milena Mitkow and like see what amazing things she's doing on her Facebook profile and on her Instagram. And I'll say thank you so much for joining me. And put your comment below if this was helpful, what was your best part, and we would love to say hi, both of us, later on when this is streamed live. So wherever you're watching, maybe on my blog or on YouTube or here on Facebook, then definitely leave us a comment so we can reply. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Anna. It's been a pleasure and an honor. I really appreciate you. Keep up the great work that you're doing. I love your blog. I love your valuable tips that you're sharing every week. AnnaShopnik.com. If you haven't checked out Anna's blog, go check it out now.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
See you soon. Bye.